What's happening there, YouTube? Genji here, and welcome back to my playthrough of Deep Sleep, Labyrinth of the Forsaken. In the last one, we managed to completely clear the forest, going through the cave and defeating the Queen of Spiders herself. Now that we've been introduced to the Puppet Master and the Queen of Spiders, I'm going to guess that each one of these areas is going to culminate in a challenging boss fight, so there's probably something very scary waiting for us at the end of the city, but to get there, we're going to have to go through the city first. So let's hop in and get started. Let's see if I remember. We already went through the dream journal from the last adventure, but we'll just double check real quick, see if anything was mentioned about the Spider Queen. Yeah, we already read this. And then, can I get out of here? Oh. So let's check all of our documents, our phone messages. Okay, we have some new stuff here. So, email printout folder inbox from 10th March 1996. Subject, Re My Dreams. Thomas, this is my work email. Please, don't use it for personal stuff, especially not for your dreamed-up quest thingy. I'm really busy. I'm sorry I didn't return your calls, but I can't spend 4 hours talking, or listening to you talk, rather, about those delusional things every single day. There, I said it. Delusions. You had a bad dream. There is no kingdom of imagination on the other side. Didn't it occur to you that if it existed, someone in the long history of humankind would have already found it? You're cherry-picking things that fit your theory and won't listen to reason. It has to stop. Amy. P.S. Don't write at this address. It will get me in trouble. This sounds way harsher than I remembered. Well, I mean, can you really be blamed? It does sound like craziness. No new messages. So, unless there's something special on the quest docket, nope, find something to do during the day, I think we're pretty good with going out and getting the extra 3 pips of focus, because again, focus equals resources of any kind. Damage dealing, healing, puzzle solving. We do have a new message now. We want to get some more overly personal BS from our coworker Alex. Oh, finally something new. Hello? This is Matt Fallpike, the landlord. Just wanted to make sure you've got everything you need. I assume you've been busy wrapping up all the matters Thomas might have been involved in before his untimely demise. Just like I stated in the letter, you're welcome to stay for the whole duration covered by the current rent, plus some extra, if you're not interested in receiving the security deposit. I'm sorry if that sounds blunt, but I'm a man of business, you know. Death of a tenant can't disrupt the natural flow of the market. That being said, my condolences once again. Thomas was a good man. Finding an equally non-problematic person to rent that apartment will be difficult. I feel that already. One more time, enjoy your stay and make sure you keep the place clean and undamaged. No new messages. Surprised he hasn't tried to get you to start renting the apartment instead. Clean up. So let's see, nothing really new happened with Dr. Schultzer in the last one, but we did kind of get the feeling that Joshua may not be on the up and up anymore, or at least is slowly succumbing to the Shadow People, because we did see him get victimized partially by the Puppet Master, and then he lost all of his memories at that time, so we can't exactly trust anything that he says going forward. But I'm sure we'll run into both of them in the city area, because they seem to be the only 2 other NPCs besides the villains. So let's see. We have 4,600 echoes. I'm still not sure that I want to take double vision. I'm still keeping that in the back pocket, because I don't like increasing the price of everything. Especially by a % versus a fixed value. I definitely think I want more Coffee Addict. Big Pockets, I'm not sure. I think we're okay with 15... No, actually we have 20. I think we're definitely okay with 20 spots. We haven't really been pressed on spots. But I'm starting to wonder... We haven't really been seeing any new skills here. And I've been trying not to spoil it, but I'm not sure it's really even, like, something that you're not supposed to know. So I think I'm going to take a look at unavailable elements, because we have a lot of them. So like dodge. Dodge would be huge, and dodge requires Dream Runner level 1. Okay, so we can work our way towards these things. These are critical hits, so we've basically been playing on hard mode, missing out on some of these really nice, easily accessible skills that we just have to take some points in skills that we don't really care about to get to. So let's start from the top. Precise hit. Hit enemies harder, dealing more damage. Absolutely, why not? Reach. You know how to use small weapons to safely reach foes. This technique comes with a price of weaker strikes. So is that going to remove the haste that it applies on enemies when using small weapons? Stunning strike. Your stunning blows become more powerful. Wide swing. Increases damage of cleaving attacks. All these things are fantastic. Bloody perfect. Slashing and piercing weapons cause more damage over time. Yeah. So does that mean this... it does say weapons, though. I wonder if it counts for the wooden planks, the shield, because it's not a weapon, but it does do bleed damage. Focus overflow. Collecting things sets your mind at ease and calms you down. Huh? So do you, like, gain focus when you collect an item? Item stabilizer. Items in your dream are more durable and last longer. Requires big pockets level 4. Okay, well... you can carry up to 25 items. That seems like a no-brainer then. I don't know why that would be locked behind big pockets. Big pockets maximize your inventory size. Okay, so that unlocked. Item stabilizer. I still feel like Quick Learner would probably still be useful for us. Although, I think we're allowed to just replay dreams to grind echoes, so realistically we could, if we wanted to or needed to, we could get every skill that we wanted to get. But I definitely want item stabilizer. Max number of item uses from 4 to 5. But before we drop a big item like that, because that's going to be most of our echoes, just take another look here, because dodge would be a really good one to have as well, and that requires Dream Runner. That's 150. That's really, really inexpensive. So we could do dodge, a 5% chance to dodge. So we can get up to 20% if we really go down that path. Bloody perfect requires desperate punch. Man, I want all the things now. Before we go crazy, again, let's look at items. So I think we hit one spot in the last one where we needed a shovel and didn't have it available. But besides that, I think the Spider's Fang is going to be absolutely necessary for boss killing. We don't necessarily need it now, because we're going to have to go through, I'm sure we're going to do a city and then some deeper part of the city. We really don't need the Spider's Fang for the big bosses at the end. I assume, if the formula holds true between all the different areas. But besides that, there's nothing else that I really want in the item list here. So yeah, so just to not drag this out any longer, I think we'll take item stabilizer. Lucky, there's a 5% chance to not use up its durability and charges. So we can either take dodge, or yeah, let's just take dodge. We'll take a level of dodge. There we go. Now we can get into the good stuff. Oh, we can go outside. I have not been checking outside. Is there anything going on out here, or is it just scenic? Sunrise Telegram. Hey, that's the building where Joshua works at. Is that we keep seeing him in our dreams because he's like sleeping in his office just like a couple buildings away? Is it proximity based? At any rate, let's go to sleep. Equip the electrode cap. Okay, so we're done with the cave. Everything's green here, which I assume means we're done. Like, the hotels are all done. We just have the dollhouse left. And then we have now Somnolent Wells City. Although there is still half of this, so there may be more than just these 3 areas, but we'll see when we get deeper into it. A city of lost souls, shrouded in mist and surrounded by an eerie silence. Can Thomas be there? Only one way to find out. Starting a hotel room? No way! First aid kit. Yes, please. So I'll hold off on summoning our initial spread until we've gotten our allocated starting items. Although it looks like we may not be getting anything. What is this? Hello? Why is there a cave down here? A tunnel? A hole in the wall? Oh. We're in the train station bathroom. Just some empty toilet stalls. Anything else to interact with in here? Okay, well, if we're going to start going into questionable areas, then I do want to have nailed planks. Say times 3. Couple of pickaxes. And let's say a couple of cleavers. That should get us through any beginning level fights. Yeah, we're back at the train station. Thomas? Thomas, wait! Well, screw you too, pal. You know what I've been through trying to find you. Scrambled letters don't seem to form any messages this time. Hello? Nope, there's nobody there. Okay, well, actually, now I'm starting to think this is actually the way that we're supposed to go. Like, this leads us into the city, because we'll probably leave the train station. So before we get too deep into that, I'm going to go back and check the door in the lobby here, because we can use this door. Yeah. Oh. Oh, that's our supply closet. Okay. So we'll find a modern key somewhere and we'll have to come back and use that. But while we're here, let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is going to heal 12 now, right? Yeah. So let's use, or let's imagine... Let's imagine an instant camera. Have a sip. Beautiful. I wish I could unlock that skill in real life. Every cup of coffee makes me even more alert. Okay, toolbox. Free screwdriver. The clock doesn't seem to work. The label below clearly states it's out of order. Okay. Check the staff-only room. Nope. We have a taped cardboard box. Oh my god! The zombies are getting harder. So he's going to attack in 2 turns. But we'll try to make sure that there's not much he can do. Alright. Come at me, bro. Okay, I probably should have imagined some more. I wonder... Oh, right. Imagine another pickaxe. And shield up. So are the enemy difficulty, is the enemy difficulty based on how many other areas we've cleared, or how many perks we've unlocked, or how many echoes we've earned? I'm curious, because these basic zombies are definitely way harder than the basic zombies we fought in, say, the hotel. And I'm wondering, if I had chosen to go here first instead of the hotel, would I be facing equivalently low-level zombies, or would I be facing these super zombies just because of that's just how strong they are in the city? I'm not sure. A human bone. Can't open it with all that tape in the way. Well, I'm not sure. Can we use a screwdriver? We should be able to. Like, it's just tape, right? There you go. I don't mind losing a screwdriver. A can of meat. Sure. In fact, we will consume some right now. But we are going to need to imagine our weapons back. So give me 2 more pickaxe. We're going to need that damage increase ASAP, I feel. More nailed planks. And I guess more pickaxe. What else we got? There's a door here. A traveler. Uh-oh. Picking up another will add 3. Converting the rest... So, wait. So it's 4 or 5. We have it with 2. So we're going to lose 1 cleaver. I'm okay with that. So before we get involved with this guy... There we go. We unlocked it. Now, is this door that Thomas went through, is it locked? It's not. That's shocking. Somnolent Wells City. Okay, well, let's grab the map, and I guess since this is a way forward, let's go back and talk to the traveler. Okay. Good. Also, I'm loving the dark neon color scheme here. Hey, buddy. Let's see. Excuse me. Hello. Who are you? Don't be scared. I mean you no harm. My name is David. Hi, David. I'm Amy. What are you doing here? What are you doing here, David? What you'd expect in a place like this, I suppose. I'm waiting for a train. Yeah, makes sense, I guess. Who are you exactly? So who are you exactly? I already told you my name. David. Yeah, but perhaps something more? Where are you from? What do you do in life? Oh, there's nothing to talk about, really. I'm just a regular guy. I like to travel, if that's not obvious yet. I feel like I've been on the road forever. Where are you going? Where are you headed, David? I need to get to... somewhere. The name escapes me now. I'm so tired with the trip. Seems like I've been traveling forever. Either way, I need to get to my friends. They're waiting for me, and the next train should take me precisely where I need to go. I must say, this is a bit of an unusual conversation to me. Sorry if I'm being too nosy. Oh no, nothing like that really. It's just... As funny as it sounds, I'm usually the one asking the questions. It feels refreshing to be on the other side of the discussion for once. You're welcome, I guess. Do you know this is a dream? Huh? A dream? Yeah. Makes sense if you think about it. It does. It is a dream. He's gonna disappear. He's gained lucidity. There's something important there. Yep. You ruined his dream, Amy. Just let the man dream. Now he's gonna wake up and realize that it's like 15 minutes until his alarm goes off, and he's not gonna be able to go back to bed. A mannequin. Featureless plastic mannequin. looks really out of place. A shop window. Let's see, is it a real mannequin? Unfortunately, the only thing I got from here is dirt and a nasty smell on my hands. Some trash cans stuck by the wall. A nasty smell emanates from that nest of filth. A passage in the mist? That's one way to do your zone transitions, I guess. A pawn shop door. This is not a pawn shop. This is a McDonald's. I hate it when people leave filth like that behind. Crumbs, pieces of food, and a half-empty soda cup. Cash registers. One of the cash registers seems to be slightly open. You're just gonna go behind the counter and... I guess it is a dream, like who gives a shit? You want to pick up coins! Okay, we can finally imagine coins, which we can use in the attic, or the super attic, I guess. Burger tray. This is where burgers slide down from the kitchen, awaiting consumption. Huh. Boxes in the tray here are empty. This now turned into a job simulator horror. A door? It's locked. But the lock seems quite worn out. It barely holds. A picture? We'll hit the lock with something in a moment. Oh, this is a picture of, like, probably taken directly from Don't Escape. Right? I think Don't Escape 1, where you... I'm curious if I should spoil it, but the game's been around for, like, over a decade, so the one where you're trying to stop yourself from turning into a werewolf and going out and destroying the village. A locker? A metal locker in the freezer. What? I'm in the bathroom. Is that a bug? I think I'm interacting with something in the back. Anyway, let's see if we can bash this open. A human bone. Bap. The human bone has been lost, but the door has been open. Locker. It's empty. It's empty. A burger assembly table, bits and pieces that could have become a burger, but they didn't. The beef has been swarmed by an army of flies, very eagerly making sure the patties are completely saturated with larva eggs. Ugh. Extra protein on the burger. There's a dead rat floating in this oil. Somehow, despite all the flies, one burger box seemed to be intact. They didn't get inside. I hope. Do you want to pick up a hamburger? I give you a hamburger. 5 of 5. See, perks already paying off. Examine the burger. It smells delicious. Paper wrapping is probably not edible unless you're really desperate, but the contents, that's a whole different story. Behold, burger. Okay, that is definitely a burger. Show combat stats. Heal 3. Okay. What else we got? Here's... Uh-oh. What? I'm trapped! A cable box. A lock. Here's the locker in the freezer. You want to pick up bolt cutters! It wouldn't be a survival horror game without bolt cutters. Perfect for cutting metal and fingers. Chomp. Chomp. Damage 2. That's it? Just damage 2? Okay. What's it cost to imagine? 2. Not sure how I feel about that. Because Cleaver is also 2, and Cleaver does 2 damage as well. Well, it does damage 1, but bleed 1. So tactically, I feel like Cleaver is a better spend for to focus. But I'm sure we're going to need to use that to get into these cable boxes. Blue wires. Let's see. What does this do? I don't know what that did. Oh, we're connecting... Ah, okay. So, I guess we're looking at the 2 boxes and trying to figure out red to red, green to green, right? So, I guess let's put red and green on the 2... So, red top, green bottom. Red top. Oh, no. Red top, green bottom. Right? Red goes down here, red to red, green goes here. Unless these don't actually line up. The freezer door. Bonk. Okay, yeah, so the symbols don't line up. So we're just gonna go by numbers. So let's put red on 1. Or here, this is fine. Green on 1, red on 2. No. We need to go by this side. So red on 1, right? Red goes to 1. And then green can just go straight through. So it's 1 red, 2 green. Leave. So 1 will go to red, and then 2 can go to green. Right? 1, 2. That does not seem to be the solution to the puzzle. Do we need to match these symbols here? So if we say red is the one that's got the 2 arrows, and we can make green the one that's got the, like, thunderbolt. Because these symbols are slightly different. But that could just be graphical, like it's just the wires are wearing down. Yeah, because this one doesn't... This arrangement of pixels exists on the other side, but this one does not. So, do we need to cross them? Because we've gone straight through. So let's go back here. So we'll do 1, 2. Let's put red on 1, green on 2, right? Red goes here. Green goes here. And then we can take this, let's swap these 2 and do green to red. Nope, that didn't work. Why did I hear chains? So if we put this, let's go back to the 2 that are worn out. So... And then I have no idea what's going on with this puzzle. Two boxes with cables hanging from them. Some of the cables are cut or chewed through. 2 boxes, some of them are cut or chewed through. Cut or chewed through. So we use ones that aren't chewed through then? So like if we do 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 and 4 seems to be undamaged. So red 2, green 4. 2 is cut on this side though. Green 4 seems to be fine. So we need to find... Can we do 3 on red? On this side? Alright. Red 3, green 4. Then I have no idea what's going on here. I don't see any cut cables. There we go. I think I had red wrong. Okay, we're out. It's all fine. So we are going to have 1 bite of our endless burger. Consume Borgir. And top it off with a can of meat. Okay, so what do we actually gain from that? We got bolt cutters. Don't slip on the water, please. A shop window. Feels like I'm being watched. The mannequins on display show the latest fashion statements. I'm gonna give the mannequin a wide berth here. A fashion store, or actually this is a lingerie store. We've got tops, we've got bikinis. It's just a mannequin. This mannequin presents a summer collection of beachwear. It didn't get much tan though. This mannequin presents the latest fashion statement. Okay, we need to interact with these in some way, or... Don't see anything besides the mannequins themselves. There's nothing we can really Oh, a cash register. Dum dum dum. A metal door with a staff-only sign. You want to pick up coins? Sure. Mannequin attack time. Anything over here? A changing room. Oh my god, a mannequin. With the latest fashion statement. Changing room. Who's in here? Nobody. Okay. Let's go to the back rooms. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we definitely don't have that. Unless there's something I'm supposed to be gleaning from the environment here. You, give me the password. A name tag. Do you want to pick up a name tag? Gained a name tag. Hello, my name is Becky. 8477. Okay, she actually did have the passcode. 8477. Oh, hi guys. Excuse me. 8, 4, 7, 7. There we go. It's a mannequin party in here. I feel like I should have some more. Oh, I've got 5 cleaver. Okay. Let me get some more nail planks. I feel like we're going to have an encounter here. Oh, I can't imagine metal pipe. I don't know metal pipe. I can't possibly conceive of metal pipe. Do we go around one of the outside paths? There's 3 ways to get up there, and I'm not sure why there's 3 different ways. Aha! Block. I'm on to you, mannequins. Bonk. That's fine. It's also interesting to me that mannequins can bleed. There we go. I'm gonna need to have some more burger. And I'm going to need to imagine more pickaxe. We're gonna run out of focus soon. Hopefully we can find a thermos or something. Plastic torso. Might as well. You got tons of space now. A fuse. It wouldn't be a survival horror game without a fuse puzzle. We're hitting all the tropes now. Go, go, go. Okay, I don't know what we need the fuse for, but I'm sure we'll find out later on. A locked door. Oh, that connects the hotel lobby to the clothing store? What? Okay, I think that's everything in this section. A tenement door, a pickup truck. Let's check the pickup truck. A little faster, Amy. Oh, I see eyes. A cleaver. We already have a full cleaver, so we'll let that sit. A green pickup truck. The truck bed is empty, but there might be something in the car itself. There's someone by the basement's window. Hello? Hey, miss, over here. Hi, miss. Are you real? Am I real? Yes, I'm real. I'm dreaming. Are you? I don't know. I'm very, very hungry. You don't know? What's your name? I don't know. Hey, miss, I'm really hungry. I've been here for, very long. Okay, it's a dream. You seem to know that. You don't really need to eat in a dream. And if anything, you can probably just think about some food and it'll appear. I can't. That draws their attention. I think they're looking for me. They? They. Mean, dark monsters. Please, miss. You have to help me. Bring me something to eat. I'm starving. I'll see what I can do. Okay, the shadowed anonymous figure behind the bars like this is also a reference to an earlier deep sleep. Use burger on mysterious man. Oh, thank you. Thank you, miss. Enjoy it. I will. And here, something for you. Oh, you shouldn't have. No, please, I insist. Take this. A crowbar. This is like horror trope central here. We've got fuses, we've got bolt cutters, we've got crowbars. What is going on? Do you want to pick up a crowbar? Yes. That will come in handy for sure. Thank you. Oh, and they're gone. Hello? Are you there? Huh. Let's get rid of this discard. We don't need the name tag anymore. And the crowbar, examine. That's a crowbar. A sturdy, handy tool that can be used to break things. Can break bones too if needed. Damage 2, slow 1. Okay, this is an upgraded version of the wrench. That I like. Let's see, what's it cost to imagine? 3 to imagine for 2 damage, 1 slow. Again, not sure how I feel about that. Oh, I didn't even see this door. Your next door neighbor is a McDonald's. Oh. This is a surgery center? A sign on the wall in the waiting room. However, it looks like I'm first in line. Needs a coin to operate. Well, lucky us. Weird. The vending machine dispensed a can of meat. Nope, I missed what she said. Something about the vending machine. Use... Oh, that gave us 3 pips of it, too. A notepad. A notepad with a clipboard lies on the desk. Experiment Proposal, Part 1. Following up on our discussion, I would like to conduct some tests regarding the entities encountered by many of our sleepers in their recent expeditions. As described by the sleepers themselves, those entities are passive, observing from afar as if waiting for something. We were not able to approach any of them. It is my opinion that it is in our best interest to make our move first, before whatever those entities are waiting for happens. On a side note, we need a more scientific name for them. The one commonly used sounds like it's from a cheap horror story. Dr. R. Banks. So is it the shadow people? Because the shadow people aren't generally very passive. They pretty much, if they see you, they're coming for you. Oh, Dr. Schultzer. Amelia, really interesting to see you here. Do you remember me this time around? Yes, I remember you, Dr. Schultzer. Noted. In that case, I will skip the introduction. Do you have any new questions for me? I'm sure there's plenty of things I'd like to ask you about. Just keep in mind, everything you say might be used in my ongoing research. What are you doing here? What are you doing here, Doctor? I'm running a clinic. Not a lot of patients, huh? Not a single one so far. How did you know? This city looks deserted. I don't think there's anyone here. Amy, you've already run into somebody here. Well, you also deleted them from existence, but... Well, you are here, and I'm almost certain I've seen some movement in one of the basements. It doesn't make it sound any better, Doc. Most upsetting. How can I find enough test subjects in a city without any people? I thought you were waiting for patients. Patients? Test subjects? What's the difference? There is quite a big distinction. Semantics. I just need more volunteers for a procedure. And I'm guessing the procedure involves that chair. Precisely. I should go. Because I don't want to end up in your chair. Do you want to pick up a knife? And painkillers. Nope, and another health pickup. Bottle of medicine. Excellent. And I think that's everything. Okay. How do I get out of here? Where's the door? Door? Oh, there was no door, it's just an opening. There we go. I found it. So, I think that's everything here. Let's hit the passage in the mist. A yellow cab looks like it was left in a hurry. A bottle of medicine. You already had this item with 5 of 5 sips, so now we'll leave that. We'll try to remember to come back for it if we need it. This building is bricked off. More painkillers. Wow, we're loaded up on healing now. We got a first aid kit, 2 pips of meat. Oh, we gave over all of the burger. That's sad. A full bottle of medicine and an almost full packet of painkillers. A sewer access manhole. It's quite heavy. I can't do it with my bare hands. Well, that's what we got this for. A ladder leads to the sewers. Going down. A bag. Let me guess, I can't reach it from here. Oh, never mind. You want to pick up a shovel. 5 of 5 durability. Hey, don't do it. We'll just never need to go back up there again, right? A decently dressed man with short hair and smart-looking glasses. Please, don't fail me now. Joshua! How have you been, Amy? It's surprising how we keep finding each other in these places. Oh my god. So much. My brother caused this. Well, here, before we jump straight into that forest swamp, I see you managed to get out of that bog. Just to end up in another one, right? Metaphorically, at least. Yeah, but thanks for your help back there, Amy. I ended up finding a deserted cave. Whatever lived there is gone. I assume you have something to do with it. Perhaps. Like you, I was looking for answers. She was looking for answers. What she found might shock you. Sorry, force of habit. Oh no, you're a clickbait writer, Joshua. My brother caused this. My brother might be responsible for what's going on here, in a certain way. Oh? Let me note this down, and please, do tell me more. He's been twisted into something weird. From what I understand, he created this and many other nightmares. That's interesting. Can you tell me more? Wait, are you going to write down an article or something? Because if so, I'd rather not share this stuff publicly. Oh, come on, Amy. We're in a dream. It's not like I'll print this once I wake up, but it could help me understand what's going on here. Suffice to say, my brother has left a form of shade that created these nightmares. I want to undo it. I want to fix this. Fix this place? Or your brother? ... I wish I knew that myself. Anyway, what are you doing here? What are you doing here, if you don't mind me asking? I'm a journalist, Amy. I'm not afraid of questions, no matter how difficult they may be. And your question is not even that difficult. In fact, it's perfectly logical. I investigate. This place has a mysterious, evil aura. Just look around. All the people are gone. You do realize this is a dream, right? It doesn't necessarily have to mean anything. You are right and yet wrong, Amy. You are right and yet wrong, Amy. It is a dream, yes, but it is not without meaning. Dreams have a lot of meaning, reasons behind them, and this one feels odd. It's difficult to say exactly why, you know? It just feels odd. Wrong, like no dream should feel. Yeah, I'll give you that. This is probably not a usual dream. And this is why I have to investigate. As a journalist, it's almost like a duty, you know? There's something really sinister going on here. I need to get to the bottom of this. The mannequins? I've seen some weird mannequins. Do you think they could have something to do with it? I have no idea. I've not seen any mannequins myself. Maybe your dream is different from mine. I don't think that is how it works. Either way, even if your theory is correct, it's just a part of the reason, as long as my lead is right. What's your lead? I shouldn't talk about it until I'm certain, but given circumstances, I guess it's fair to share a bit of info. I'm looking for a certain casino. Why? Do you think everyone went to play bingo? Okay. Resident Evil 4 reference. Not sure if that's what they went for, but I think there's definitely something going on there, and not a good thing. That's all really vague. Because while I let myself leak you some information, I would rather hold back with anything more until I'm certain. There's a line between facts and gossip, and I don't write for a tabloid. Problem with your flashlight? You seem to be having issues with your flashlight. Really? What gave it away? No need to get touchy. I was going to ask if you need any help. Do you have a flashlight to spare? I'd rather not part with my flashlight. Too dark to see anything without it, huh? That's my problem exactly. I'm on an investigation here, trying to figure out what's going on, but with my flashlight not working, it seems it's not really possible. Have you tried swapping the batteries? That might be it. Sadly, I don't have any fresh batteries. That's rough. I'll let you know if I find any. Really? I'd appreciate it. I can even reward you for the trouble. How do you have rewards in a dream? Fuse. Let's examine this, make sure there's not like a battery hiding inside of it or something. Nope, it's just a regular old fuse. A standard electrical fuse. Reminds me of that thing my brother used to say. Electricians know what is what. Get it? Tis. Also, if that's the noise his flashlight is making, that is a ridiculously loud flashlight. A trash can lid. What else we got here? A parking meter. Let me guess, it needs a coin. Even if I had a car, I'm not paying for parking in a dream. It used to issue a timed parking permit in exchange for money. Now let's try it. Use item. This won't work. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure it would work. Oh shit. Hello? Shadow people. I'm guessing we don't want to tussle with them. Yeah, those are enemies. Okay, we have a quest here. Some crows with a street grate. I can see something there at the bottom, but I can't reach it. Do we need bolt cutters? Can you reach the bolt cutters down through the grates and grab it? Nope. Can you pull up the grate with a crowbar? The sewer grate won't move. It's stuck. Okay. Oh shit. Jump scare. A police car with the lights left blinking and everything. There's nobody behind the wheel. Until I come and get close to it, then mannequins are gonna pop out of it. There's no one inside. Another trash can lid. Sure. We've got Bert the clown again. That's one creepy clown. Poster of a clown captioned Bert. The misfortune teller. Everything looks old and inedible. A shop shelf with a wide variety of stuff on it, mostly snacks. This shelf holds a display of magazines, colorful pages, full of flashy stories, Never mind. Weekly conspiracy, ancient aliens, recurring dreams, and what is the government trying to hide? In this week's issue, as usual, we will look into the latest conspiracies around the globe. If, that is, you believe that the globe is real. Unidentified flying objects have been spotted by people all over the world for decades, but what if aliens have been around for more than just a century or two? Archaeological findings seem to confirm that even the people of ancient times long ago were in contact with the extraterrestrials. How else would you explain the pyramids, for example? Latest theories suggest that some of the wall paintings of the ancient world might be depictions of literal aliens hidden in plain sight. Read more on page 3. In this issue, we also have something special for all the lucid dreamers out there. We list the top 10 reasons why you should force recurring dreams, from simple facts like establishing better control over dreams to most unexpected ones. Sometimes you can be surprised if you venture back to what you thought was a familiar place. Read more on page 19 and revisit your dreams tonight. Is that a hint that we should go back to areas that we've cleared? Finally, we have a short summary of our latest discoveries on what the government is currently trying to hide. Because this information is very dangerous, only proceed to page 21 if you have nerves of steel. Setting unrealistic life expectations for the unassuming reader is what it said. We've got a thermos. Let's go. Pick up a thermos. 3 of 5. Why couldn't that have been 5 of 5? Shop shelf full of stuff. Mostly snacks and drinks, and not the healthy kind. Everything here is expired. I'm gonna pick up coins. No. Because we really haven't used the ones that we have. The shop shelf has a display of newspapers, black and white pages filled with crime, tragedies, and hardships. Lunar explosion, Monday, March 12th, 1996. The world is still in shock after yesterday's explosion that has left our moon with huge cracks visible to the naked eye from Earth. Scientists say that while it may look dangerous, there is no need for concern. The cracks are surface level only, and the explosion will have no serious consequences. I know that's not true because I've been to the Sidereal Plexus website, and they have inside the admin area locked behind a username and password. There is a study of the explosion that occurred on the moon showing that the moon is going to be completely separated in half. The cause of the event is still unknown. Many point to one of the world's largest tech corporations, Sidereal Plexus, that was rumored to launch a mining operation on the moon earlier this year. A spokesperson from the company has denied those claims. Yes, we were preparing to dig for helium-3 this autumn, but I assure you, we haven't even started. Now, of course, the whole operation is going to be halted until further notice, he adds. Other experts believe the explosion was caused by an undetected meteor that crashed into the moon. Whatever the case may be, the governments of the world urge people to remain calm. No comment on that, Amy? That seems like a pretty significant problem. A passage. Okay, that leaves this area, so there is a puzzle in here somewhere. A fuse box. Everything seems to be okay. A standard metal fuse box attached to the wall holding electrical fuses. Okay, well, what is our fuse for then? A microwave. A cooking mannequin. Hello? Hello? It won't budge. There is something inside, but the oven's door is blocked by that mannequin. Well, smack him with something. Here. Well, if in case he attacks us, let's, consume. Ooh, each sip brings us back 4. Incredible. Alright, let's get, some more pickaxe. And... I think that's fine for now. So let's bop him with a screwdriver. Use. Stab him. Oh, it won't budge. Okay. So we need to fix the fuse box. Holding electrical fuses. The fuse is burnt. Well, luckily for us, we've got a replacement. I've installed the fuse. Turn the power on? Yes. Seems to be broken and not very safe. I don't want to touch it. Can we move you now? It won't budge. Oh, do we need to blow the place up? Do we need to turn on the propane tank and then run? The gas tank contains propane and it's hooked up to the range next to it. Do we need to use bolt cutters to cut the line? Not really. It definitely seems like we need to blow up the mannequin somehow. Do we need to knife the propane line? Do you want to cut the hose and start a gas leak? I probably should have waited to install the fuse, huh? Let me see if I can take the fuse back out. Turn the power off, yes. Yeah. That seems way smarter than causing a gas leak while you're in there with a spark. Use item. Knife the propane. Do you want to cut the hose and start a gas leak? Yes. Oh, I cut the hose. The gas is leaking. Alright, Mr. Mannequin. You asked for this. I tried to move you politely. Turn the power on? Yes. There you go. And that's why you need to practice gas safety in your home. A smoldering husk climbed out of the... Oh my god. I guess let's bop him with a crowbar. We get a free 2 damage in. Bop. And then we will pickaxe him. And then we're gonna block. That's right. And then... do we instant camera him? Let's instant camera him. Freeze, sucker! And then... pickaxe. Pickaxe. Planks. There we go. And then... we'll slow him again. And we can finish him off with... with what? Damage 1, bleed 1? Yeah, so the haste isn't gonna matter. So yeah, knife him. There we go. So the bolt cutters have not been used as a quest item yet, so I want to make sure that we have them available for when they are needed as a quest item. A lump of coal. Do you want to pick up a lump of coal? I guess? A piece... all that for a piece of string? You couldn't have gotten a piece of string from the clothing store? You want to pick up a piece of string. We committed a felony, a dream felony. And possibly a murder. Well, not possibly. An actual murder. A piece of string, all for this. It's a short piece of string, thin rope, or cord. However you name it, probably wouldn't even make a decent shoelace. We need to combine this with something. We need this and like a hook or something to dip into the grate outside, don't we? So we're gonna have to go probably... Can we go... I assume it's probably going to take us to the same place, right? If we go this way. Yeah. A passage in the mist. Okay. So we have a big hole in the ground, and then another... Where's my coins? Another vending machine. The vending machine dispensed more painkillers. Sure. I think the vending machine still has some goodies inside. Oh, we could just keep using it. It's gonna keep giving us the same thing. A knife! Yes. No comment on the hole in the ground, I see. Let's go to the 7-Eleven. Oh, It's actually an apartment building, apparently. An old bicycle, an old rusty bicycle. If it was not a dream, it would have probably been stolen, even despite the condition it's in. As far as it would be to bicycle around in the dream, this bicycle is not only flat tire, but also so rusty it'd probably fall apart if I tried moving it from its spot. Okay, well then, why is it here? Why is it interactable? A letter in an open mailbox. How long can one mourn? I was right. 6 months wasn't enough. I hoped it would be otherwise, but I knew. We both knew. She left 15 months ago. Long, lonely months. Or was that 14? Yes, I'm sure it was. And right now, the 22 roses I bought for her still sit withered in the vase. I should clean them up. Wait. 6, 15, 14, 22. 6, 15, 14, 22. We're gonna need, is there a code something somewhere? Yeah, we get a lot of that. Hello, mannequin. Can we go down as well? No. Get out of here. Blocked. Okay, so we're just going here. Cozy. So let's get, we got some coffee here. Let's get our pickaxes back. We're out of big hitters. And let's get our instant camera back. And our nailed planks back. There we go. Let's sip some coffee. Yes. Alright, so what can we actually interact with in here? We've got the TV. No power, or it's broken, or both. We've got a balcony door. Tutu! You picked a good place to come chill. Amelia, it is good to see you. Amelia? About this place. I hate dreams about cities. I always get lost in them. It is not an occurrence unique to just you, Amelia. Many people experience dreams about being lost in a labyrinth of unfamiliar streets and building arrangements that do not make sense. Even familiar, well-known streets become twisted and changed, alleys leading to unexpected places. In a way, Somnolent Wells is a representation of all those dreams, the everlasting mist, the emptiness of the streets. Why is this even a thing? Any ideas? People live their lives with an illusion of being in control. They wear a coat of ignorance that protects them from realizing how ephemeral their existence is, and how fragile concepts like society and civilization are, and how, in a place full of others, one can be still lonely. The nightmares about being lost in a city take that coat away, throwing people into a place that should be familiar but is not. It takes what was known and exposes it as a truth built upon lie, or ignorance at best. I think I regret asking. You do not have to agree with my statement. It's not that I don't agree with it. I was hoping that you'd say the reason was that it's scary to be lost in a city or something like that. It is scary to be lost in a city, Amelia. However, now you know why. I've seen Thomas. Tutu, I think I've seen my brother. Is that so? Yes, at the train station. I called out to him, but he didn't listen or hear, and he looked quite normal. Not a trace of darkness of any kind. I am sorry, Amelia. It is possible that you have seen what you merely wanted to see. It might have been based on your own memory, or another dream that you have had while looking for Thomas. The current state of your brother is probably far from quite normal, and I doubt he would have not reacted to you in any way. All those things happening around me are real despite being in a dream, but my brother suddenly is just a dream? Please, calm your anger. Your grief is showing. It is nothing to be surprised by. Your influence on this world is as strong as it is uncontrolled. Sorry, I really miss him, and I really want to see him. I know, Amelia, and you will, I promise. Abomination defeated. I didn't find my brother, but I've encountered something terrible. It was a huge spider, a talking one, a queen of spiders, believe it or not. She was hunting dreaming people to cocoon them and feed them to her offspring. It is worse than I thought, and that might be just the beginning. Come again? What you encountered was an abomination, a nightmare element that should not roam freely, at the very least not at this layer. They are moving between depths, emerging from the bottom of the ocean like starved predators looking for unaware fish near the surface. And as the walls are becoming thinner, it only takes so much time before the ceiling gives way and collapses. I would appreciate it if you just talked normally. The world of dreams is falling apart. What does that even mean? Nightmares, shadow people, terrible abominations running wild and wreaking havoc everywhere. That can't be good. Can you do something to fix it? I can do very little to fix the dream. I am but a pattern on a fabric. It is up to the weaver to patch it if it is torn. I recall asking you to speak in a bit more straightforward manner. My apologies. You are one of the people that dream. This place is not made solely by you, but you can influence it more than I. You mean I can fix it? In theory. I'll do what I can to help. I'll do anything I can to help. Thank you, Amelia. I knew you were of noble heart and brave spirit. I am also sure that in the process you will be able to locate your brother. I get it. My brother has caused all those problems, so if I want to find him, it means I have to keep looking for trouble. Precisely. Finding another abomination sounds like a logical next step. Please, let me know when you find anything more about your brother. I will. In the meantime, I will attempt to look for clues too. Okay. I was hoping to find another puzzle piece here. Let's check the map. So we've got one more location downstairs. It's locked. Let's see. What's at the end of the road? Oh, a place to use the bolt cutters. What do you know? It won't budge. The gate is locked with a big padlock. No chances of opening it with my bare hands. We aren't primates, Amelia. We have tools. A park path. Another fountain. See? I didn't take the shovel. No, wait, we got a shovel, never mind. Journal left in a park. Do you believe in destiny? I observed the artist's work from the very beginning. I watched the path he walked. I saw him reaching higher and higher peaks. Was I his biggest fan? The most devoted? I only dream of being immortalized in one of his works, to offer my face to him so I could stay forever in my youth. Nothing else matters to me. Nothing. Yet he never looked back at me, not even a glance. As if I were completely invisible to him. Am I not worthy of his attention? Am I not good enough to be a part of his great work? No, that can't be. Is that a cruel twist of fate? Or maybe he doesn't notice me because of all the others that think they are more worthy. I only need a sign. One small sign to act, to get what I truly deserve, to take my rightful immortality, even if it means getting rid of the competition. Me and the artist, we are destined to be together. The obsessive fan. Drinking from it would definitely not be very healthy. A park fountain spouting water in a way that's pleasant to look at. Okay, so we're going to use the shovel that I keep forgetting to memorize. A shade! And a zombie? Okay, maybe I should have left it unmemorized. So he's gonna heal in 2 turns? What is this? Use item. Okay, well, everybody freeze. Use a pickaxe on the shade. Use a pickaxe on the shade. And then we need to deal 2 damage. So... yeah, cleave. Well, no. Well, yeah, because they're at 1 now, so... yeah, cleave, and then the... the gaseous shade will somehow bleed to death. And now the zombie's gonna attack, but we're going to block it with this. Okay. So we've got some pickaxe left. We've got some bolt cutter left. The bolt cutter is more expensive, right? So let's cleave. Nail planks. And cleave again. And then just hit him with a screwdriver. Okay, well, that was a waste of resources. A human bone, oh boy. Is there anything actually still in here? Oh, an apartment key. Okay, well we know where to use that. Oh, a thermos too. Nice, okay, so we can get back our pickaxes. And our nailed planks. And a cleaver. And an instant camera. And hopefully we don't need anything else. Oh, we didn't drink the thermos, so never mind. Consume. 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 Okay. Let's go back to the apartment. Which was behind the 7-Eleven, right? Oh, there's a door over here too. What's in here? No. Okay, we know what that is. That's how we got in here in the first place. So, apartment key, use here. I unlocked it. What in the hell? There's just a dude. A middle-aged, scrawny, bald man. Looks very catatonic. Smells very untidy. I'm just gonna mess with your safe here. A solid-looking metal chest with a combination lock. It must hold something of value. Hang on. 6, 15, 14, 22. Yep. 6, 15, 14, 22. Huh. Backwards. 6, 15, 14, 22. Let's check the note. 6 months wasn't enough. She left 15 months ago. Or was that 14? Yes, I'm sure it was. Oh, so we don't need 15 and 14. We just need 15 or 14. And right now, the 22 roses. Okay, so it's 6, 14, 22 or 6, 15, 22. Let's try that. 6, 14, 22. There we go. Continue. There, got it. A hook. Do you want to pick up a hook? Yes. Do we talk to the man? I have a feeling if we talk to the man, we're going to have to fight the man. We do have some stuff. Let's combine this with this. Hook on a rope. A hook threaded onto a short string. I tied it very tightly so the hook won't come off by accident. And, well, it definitely won't come off, even if I wanted it to now. Okay, there's nothing else in the park, but there is one more place past the park. Alright, let's talk to the man. Hello. Dot, dot, dot. Do you understand me? Dot, dot, dot. Can you talk? Dot, dot, dot. What's outside? Absolutely nothing. Okay, let's check the area past the park, and then we'll backtrack and use the string with the hook. Oh, the bridge is out. The door is held in place by an octagonal screw. Console is locked. It needs a key. Okay, so I need a bunch of stuff. Let's go back and see if any of that stuff is in that grate. God damn it. Peace. You guys can stay right there. Here we are. Hook on a string. What do we do? What do we get? Batteries. You want to pick up batteries? Yes. Gained batteries. Okay, so now we can go talk to Joshua. We just need to run past some ghoulies. We'll let them cross the street. Don't come here. They seem to move randomly. Okay, we're gonna use the well, let's examine them first. We already looked at these in episode 1. Okay. So, use on Joshua. Here are your batteries. You're a lifesaver. Thank you. I'll definitely use them well. Those batteries run out so fast. Now that you mention it, they don't seem to run out for me, no matter how much I use my flashlight. Lucky you. I wonder what kind of dream logic dictates it. Anyway, your promised reward. An 8-sided spanner. Do you want to pick up an 8-sided spanner? Yes. You're sure you don't need that? Sure. No, but I think you'll find it more useful than I will. Well then, thanks. Thank you for your help. Good luck and stay safe. I'll probably move on with my investigation in a while myself. Okay, so we're still lacking a key. But we don't have any more. We have a quest here. No. There you go. Now, I would expect as a quest item that it would show up as like a quest on the map. But the apartment key did not show up that way. 8-sided spanner. A spanner with an octagonal hole useful for unscrewing special 8-sided screws. It's like a bottle cap opener. Use item. 8-sided spanner. Do you want to pick up a cardboard box? Examine. A cardboard box, meticulously taped over. Getting inside shouldn't be that difficult, right? I can't open it with my bare hands, but I can hear something jingling inside. A knife combined with a box. What do you know? It's the key. Looks like a regular key. Maybe it opens a modern lock or was used for a machine of some sort. I wonder if you can use this, take this back to the hotel. A modern key has been lost. Open up that side door. You may have to revisit and just like abandon the dream and see if this actually is anything, or if it's just like a broken connection between these two. Anyway, let's get across the bridge. The casino. Alright, let's imagine some stuff real quick. Let's get another pickaxe. Let's get, I don't know, some nailed planks. Why not? They do 2 damage, right? I think that's a good conversion rate. 3, 4. And that's probably good for right now. Yeah, we'll do a cleaver as well. For some cleave. What do we got? A poster of a trio of singers. A red car. Pick up a thermos. Man, they're loading us up. Consume. 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 We can take a 5th pickaxe. And more nailed planks. Okay, we'll hold off for now. An entrance to a casino. Glass doors seem to provide an almost invisible barrier between the cave of gambling and the outer world, luring people into a false sense of security. Oh, we're gonna have to fight this guy to get in. Another shade ghoul. Oh. A dual shade. Oh god, the shades are healing now too. Alright, use item. We're gonna flash everyone. Freeze. We're gonna pickaxe the shade. It's gonna heal. 1. 2. And then I guess we'll block the shade. And then we want to finish this guy off immediately. Don't let him heal. Just do 2 damage. Bolt cutter does 2 damage. There we go. And we're just gonna have to take a little hit from the zombie, a little schmack. Oh, we dodged! Our 5% dodge came into play! Beautiful. Okay, so... Let's go to... I don't know if we can finish this guy in 2 rounds. I think I'm gonna imagine something instead. Let's go back. Close. Imagine. Let's imagine another instant camera. I'm gonna let him heal himself here. Imagine another pickaxe. There you go. And now we're just gonna yeah, we can instant camera him. That should buy us enough time to finish off the shade, keep him from healing. Block the zombie. Oh, and it didn't matter anyway. Does that still use up our board? It doesn't seem like it does. 1. And And then we need to deal 2 damage, so we'll smack it with a crowbar. Okay. We're doing good. Shield. There we go. Pickaxe. Block. And yeah, we're just gonna plank them down for the rest. Plank. 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 I don't care about taking some damage. Get him out of here. Because I rightly assumed it was the end of the dream, like the 3 spider fight at the end of the forest. So, I'm assuming we're not going to be able to go in there. They're going to say, we'll come back tomorrow. Yep, I will return here tomorrow. So, let's end the dream. Get out of here, Terminator style. Dun 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 dun. Dream complete. Somnolent Wells City. 1,800 for the first clear, and we acquired another 1,600, giving us 3,600. Beautiful. So a casino for the next stop, huh? Another night, another nightmare. Let's check the dream journal. The 7th dream. After I went through a familiar-looking train station, I found myself in a city. It was dark and empty, with almost no people around. No trace of my brother anywhere. At the end of the dream, I found a tall building, a casino, with some posters outside. They were advertising some trio of singers. I have no idea if this leads anywhere, or it's just a random dream. The only way to find out is to venture further. Yep. Leave. Okay, let's spend some points. So, we have critical hit. Your strikes have a 5% chance of dealing 50% extra damage rounded up for 1,000. Let's look at our items. So what did we get last time? We got coin, so we know we're gonna need coin for the dollhouse in the attic. So we'll definitely memorize that. Hamburger is heals 3 for 1. That's way better than can of meat. Yeah, hamburger is a great healing item. And then, if we're going to be getting into another abomination fight, I definitely want to be able to use Spider Fang. So let's get back to skills. So if we want more damage, we need Desperate Punch. We gotta have it. For 750. We're gonna take more dodge or critical hit. I want all of it. Give me all the skills. But yeah, let's take Desperate Punch. And then Precise Hit is 2,000. So, but everything will do 1 extra damage. Slashing and piercing weapons will cause more damage over time. So bleed +1. So that'll be good for like Spider Fang, because it'll do 8 per Fang instead of 7. And I'm really curious if our planks will go from 1 bleed damage to 2 bleed damage. What else do we have? Stunning Strike. Your stunning blows become more powerful. That seems good for like the crowbar, right? Wide swing, damage of cleaving attacks to weapons that hit multiple enemies. Ooh, that could make metal pipes really good, or cleavers. Do we take Bloody Perfect? Okay. I think that's all I'm going to take this time. We'll save a little bit. So, we know the score. Actually, before we go on for this day, I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll be right back. Okay, drink acquired. Let's get back to it. New documents, the seeing incidents. The recent reports from the sleepers are troubling. The incidents are becoming more frequent, and obviously the higher-ups want to know what the hell we are dealing with. I have the answer for them, and they are not going to like it. It's not the first time I've heard about such things. I first encountered this phenomenon in the early 80s, but it would seem they have existed since the dawn of the human race. Commonly known as the Night Folk or the Shadow People, they live in the realm of dreams, but desperately want to get to our realm by possessing vulnerable, unoccupied bodies. As long as you don't know you are dreaming, you are safe. They attack when they sense a mind detached from its body, which sometimes happens during comas, but much more often during out-of-body experiences and lucid dreaming. And that is exactly what we are doing here. Of course, they will react. When you bring food to the picnic, you can also expect ants to show up. Please, don't even suggest capturing one of them. We're dealing with something that's way beyond our comprehension. Dr. A. Grodberg. Why are we receiving internal top-secret documents from sidereal plexus on our table? This corporation knows so much more than it shows. What else are you hiding, Sidereal? And why are you researching dreams so much? Okay, we're gonna get our extra 3 pips of focus. Yes. Check our messages. New message. Matt Fallpike, the landlord. Hello, Miss Amelia. It's Matt Fallpike again. I apologize for the message I left yesterday. I took up a lot of your time and I didn't ask the most important question. When do you think you'll clear out the apartment? As you know, the rent rates are high and it's a real battlefield here in the real estate business. I need to know when I could let another tenant in. If you need, I know some good moving companies that would gladly assist you. I trust there won't be much cleaning involved afterwards. Please, make sure to also throw away everything you're not taking. Until then, have a nice stay. Landlords. Take care of our leftovers. I wonder what happens if you don't pick these up, if they just pile up every night and you just have a giant mound of trash. Yeah. Nothing left to do but to sleep. Which is what I should be doing right now. On to the Lucky Casino. In the silent and hostile city, this tall building feels welcoming and safe, almost inviting, alluring. Hold the button down, right? Joshua. Actually, let's get our item. Our starting item, a cleaver. 3 to 5. So let's imagine, if you will. I'm not going to do any healing items just yet because we usually get some free healing items right off the bat. We're going to take our starting kit of pickaxes and nailed planks. And oh, we have some cleavers, yep. So let's take a couple nailed planks. Okay. Joshua! How have you been, Amy? It's surprising how we keep finding each other in these places. What are you doing here? What are you doing here, Joshua? I am, or rather was, running an investigation for my newspaper on the suspicious activities in that casino behind me. You were investigating? You were investigating? Past tense? Yeah. Unfortunately, my investigation was cut short. I was kicked out. Sorry to hear that. What did you do? I was trying to get closer to the trio de Sirenes. Sirenes? I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce that. They only meet with the winners, so I tried to win. So I used a set of loaded dice, and I got caught. Loaded dice, huh? Don't judge me. I'm a decent man. That was purely for professional purposes. Why you just carry around a pair of loaded dice? Either way, they won't let me in, so unless I find another way to gather material, this investigation is over. What were you investigating? What were you investigating? Shady things are going on in this casino, Amy. Really shady things. I wouldn't expect anything less than that. I've been watching this building for a while. People arrive, they go in, but nobody ever leaves. I have serious reasons to believe that casino guests are forced to stay inside. I don't know exactly why or how. Tricked into debt or something like that. And I'm pretty sure it's the Trio de Sirens who are behind all this. Those singers. They are in there right now, so it's the perfect chance to gather some information for an article. Unfortunately, not for me anymore. About the trio. What can you tell me about that trio? Trio de Sirenas, a famous group of singers. They are sisters, some say triplets, and I will tell you that since I work in the press, for celebrities of this caliber, there is surprisingly little gossip about them. It's like nobody knows anything apart from the fact that they sing really, really well. Their songs are said to be mesmerizing, their voices apparently keep their audiences charmed. And now they are here, performing in this casino as we speak. Nobody knows why here or now. My guess is they just own the place. You can learn more from the big poster behind me. Joshua, you do remember this is a dream, right? Did you bring them here? Are you dreaming about a trio of sexy real-life performers and turning them into a criminal syndicate in your dream? I could help you. I could help you with your investigation. I can go in and out, gather you some material for your story. Really? You would do that for me? I was going there anyway, and I'm looking for the trio myself, so it's not a problem. Great! If you do this for me, I'll give you, this set of dice. Loaded dice. Yeah, and I will credit you with the article, unless you prefer to remain anonymous, of course. Here, take my tape recorder. Gather some information from people. Anything that could explain why nobody leaves this casino. Wait, I never said I'm going to do any interviews. Nah, not interviews, just record them. That's all I need. Do you want to pick up a tape recorder? Is this another combat item? Examine. Used not only to play audio, but also to record. Loaded with a 90-minute tape. Such a small thing, and it has a stereo system. Would you believe that? Oh. It needs batteries. Joshua. The tape recorder doesn't seem to work. You gonna give me some batteries? The tape recorder has no batteries. Your tape recorder doesn't have any batteries. It doesn't? Ah, snap. The investigation is getting more and more difficult. A reporter has to overcome many obstacles in their line of work, Amy. I'm not a... You know what? Sure, forget it. I should go. Whoa, straight to the top, huh? The Lucky Casino. A plaque with the casino's motto and a horseshoe for good luck. We have a couple of vending machines. Now, I'm wondering if I should waste focus on coins, or if we're gonna find some coins. Let's check some nearby rooms first. And if we don't find any coins, then we'll imagine some of our own. Doctor? 3 crates in here. Hey, it's the batteries. Combine. Batteries has been lost. The tape is empty. Good grief, this man. What a worthless journalist. A coin, see? And a knife. Okay. Doctor? Amelia! Really interesting to see you here. Do you remember me this time around? Yes, I remember you, Dr. Schulzer. Noted. In that case, I will skip the introduction. Do you have any new questions for me? I'm sure there's plenty of things I'd like to ask you about. Just keep in mind... Okay, this is the same thing he says every time, so what are you doing here? What are you doing here, Doctor? In the casino. In where? In a casino. You know, outside of this room, there is a true cave of gambling. Right. A casino, of course. fascinating, isn't it? Not really. It's rather depressing if you ask me. Ah, but it could be both depressing and fascinating, wouldn't you agree? I feel like we're getting further and further away from the question I asked. From what question? There's literally no reason for him to be here. He's here for the chair. Okay, so let's drop in a coin. Something is stuck in the coin slot. Hey! What about this one? The coin has been lost. We hear the vending machine dispensed a screwdriver. Can we use that to clear the coin slot here? There, pulled it out. Do you want to pick up a jade coin? Looks like this vending machine still has some goodies inside. Okay, so we'll have to get some more coins, but a jade coin, a small jade coin. Probably can't buy anything with it, but maybe it's worth keeping as a lucky charm. Okay. We have a casino floor with tons of people and our neighbor. I guess let's just start talking to people. Roll your dice. I'm terribly sorry. Not accepting new players at this time. Slot machine. I just can't start gambling with a slot machines like that. Chances of winning anything are too slim. I doubt it's even about luck. There has to be a better way. Maybe there was some scientific, mathematical, or statistical formula I could use. What about roulette? Place your bets. I need a chip to play. I'm having so much fun! My debt is beyond reason. Might as well try a couple more games. Okay. Well, let's talk to the staff manager. Welcome to the casino, ma'am. Would you like to get some game chips? Maybe something to drink? Something without alcohol, or ask for alcohol. Something without alcohol. Do you have anything to drink? Sure. Whiskey, rum. I was thinking more of a soft drink. You're joking, ma'am, right? It's a casino. Of course not. Sure, of course. I'm pretty sure casinos have soft drinks. We're gonna hold off on asking about the trio till we win. So let's check the other room here. Amazing. It was so beautiful. I could die for those voices. Thank you, thank you. This is Pesinoe. What? Aglaope. That's all the songs we had for you this evening. And Thelxipia. But the night is far from over. Ladies and gentlemen, it was my pleasure to present you to the grand, one and only Trio de Sirenes. Incredible music, wonderful voices. It was our pleasure. As always, remember to support us with your generosity here in the casino. Every cent spent brings you closer to meeting us in person. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Remember our ongoing contest. Winning money is good, but what is even better is winning a chance for a personal audience with our trio. All you need to do is collect 3 golden chips. Good luck, sweethearts. We will be waiting for the lucky winner backstage. Tonight we will only accept 1 private audience, so don't let anyone beat you to it. That concludes our concert. It's a shame if you missed it, but even if you did, you can still meet our trio face to face if you are the lucky owner of 3 golden chips. And that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you to play our games. You can purchase regular casino chips at my desk in the main casino room. The only way to get these golden chips is to win games, and don't worry, if at first you don't succeed, just try and try again. See you at the tables. Excuse me. Excuse me. If you want to go to backstage, you need the golden chips. I'm just going to talk to everybody. Go away or I'll call security. A microphone. One of those old-timey classical models. Vintage is the right word for it, I think. You don't look too happy. Let me guess, you've lost everything you had. Even worse, I've lost something that I've never had, and I never will. What do you mean by that? I'm struggling with a tragic love. I can't think about anything else. It's one of those sirens trio. Aglaope. Or was it Passione? Wow, you've not gone too far with your advances, have you? No, but I had a whole plan and everything. See, I wanted to give her this flower. That's not a flower, that's a clover. It doesn't matter. Can you believe I was rejected? Impossible. A man of your charm. So I will wither like this flower, or clover, never mind. I can't even drown in my sorrows with a drink. Why? Because I've also lost all the money I had. So if you're not going to need it anymore, can I have that clover? No. That's the last thing that reminds me of my beloved Passione or Thelxiope or whatever her name is. I can't forget her charming voice, even though I really tried to. We have some coffee here. So, do we do another pickaxe? And then we've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have enough. 12 focus. Take a sip myself. Okay, a bead curtain. I saw... Oh, we don't have a map yet. What was... Oh, this is the storage room that had the scientist guy in it. Yeah. So, let's see. Let's check the slot machines. I can't just start gaming with slot machines. I can't just start gaming with slot machines. A craps table. Hey, you there! Excuse me, this table is occupied. Oh, I thought I could just join in. Well, you thought wrong. You need to wait till the end of our game first. And it's far from over. Any progress? Any progress yet? I want to play too. Not even close. This stubborn game, dice just don't like me today. Winning is everything? So, winning is everything, huh? What's your problem, lady? Of course it's about winning. What else could it be about in a casino? Did you win anything yet? So, what have you won so far? Ha! Funny you ask. Check this out. A real gold chip. 2 more, and I get an audience with a trio. Oh, with a trio, huh? Exactly. So out of my way, lady. I'm on a straight road to victory. Maybe I can help? The dice aren't on your side today, huh? They aren't very lucky, that's for sure. Maybe there's something I could do to help? Ha! Not unless you can change the dice to be more cooperative. Trade the golden chip? He's not gonna trade it. I don't suppose you want to trade this chip for anything. Nope. Nope. Okay, so let's talk to you. Welcome back, ma'am. How can I help you? I would like to meet the trio. I need to see the trio. Of course, of course. Everybody wants to. Imagine if they met anyone who just wishes to see them. They wouldn't have much time left for singing. I mean it. Ha! The temper. It's your lucky day, ma'am. We currently have a special event going on. The lucky winners here in our casino can obtain a golden chip. Get 3 of them and you can have a private audience with the trio themselves. About the golden chips. Those golden casino chips you've mentioned. How do I get them? Oh, that's really simple. You just have to play and win in 3 games in our casino. Oh, just win in a casino 3 times. Sounds simple enough. We can let just any random person see our dearest stars, ma'am. Get casino chips. So, I need regular casino chips to play any of the games here, right? Precisely. They aren't very expensive, so don't worry. Of course they aren't expensive, but one probably needs a lot of them, right? Well, that depends on a person's luck, I guess. It's not for me to say. Anyway, I'll give you a set of 5 chips if you're ready to make the purchase. Pay 1. I might have to be a bit short on cash. Would you be interested in taking a loan? I'm not desperate enough to take a loan at a casino. In that case, get out of here. Alright, let's imagine a coin, if you will. Get casino chips. Here, skip through this. Here we go. Pay 1. There you go. Your order is ready on the counter right next to you. Anything else? I should go. Pick up casino chips, 5 of 5. Hang on, I should go. I have a feeling... I suspect we might be able to buy an alcoholic drink and bring it to the guy to get his clover. Let's see. Ask for alcohol. Give me a drink, please. My apologies, we're out of clean glasses at the moment. Busy night. Would you accept a full bottle of whiskey instead? Huh? Sure, I guess. Just because of this inconvenience, I'll give it to you at a promotional price. There we go. I should go. So we'll get the bottle of whiskey. Do you want to pick up a whiskey? Let's take a peek. Casino chip. A standard casino chip used in gambling. They say casino owners introduced this fake currency so people couldn't easily see how much money they gambled away. A bottle of McWillis. Sarge McWillis's whiskey. Sarge McWillis's whiskey. Seems like a decent blend. Roll your dice. Not bad at all. And we have a game in progress. Okay. So let's talk to casino guests and use whiskey. Hey, is that a whole bottle of whiskey? Maybe it'll help you cheer up a bit, or at least forget. Forget about what? What? You know what? Give me this clover and the bottle is yours. That's the best deal I've ever made. I'm not sure if that's good news, pal. You want to pick up a 4-leaf clover? Yes. Okay, he is no longer interactable. Examine. A 4-leaf clover. Some say it brings you luck. Okay. So let's go see... Let's pop down and see Joshua real quick. And ask him about tape for his recorder. Hello, Amy. Okay, you had nothing to say about tape for his recorder. Oh, the tape is empty. Okay, so it has tape, but there's nothing on it. Got it. My mistake. So, how... Oh, I guess we have to just win? We have to get him away from the table, which means we need to get the dice. We can't get the dice until we get the recording for Joshua. We can't get the recording for Joshua until we see the sisters, which requires 3 golden... It seems like a circle. So, let's check roulette. Place your bets. I need a chip to play. I have chips, just use them. Use item. So I've got 2 lucky items now, right? A jade and a clover. Let's see if I'm lucky. Spin, spin, spin. The game is now over. Almost had it. I ran out of luck at the very end. Take it easy, Amy. I just need a bit more luck. Huh. What other lucky things can I collect? Do we need to imagine the coal? Oh no. I don't have the coal. Talk to everyone. Is there anybody left in here that I haven't talked to? Not really. And there's nowhere else to go but here. Talk to you. Talk to you. Talk to you. Well, I guess. Do we just keep... Is it actually random? Like, can you actually win, or do you need to have all the lucky items? Let's see if I'm lucky. Game's now over. Almost had it. I ran out of luck at the very end. I just need a bit more luck. Keeping as a lucky charm. Hang on. Yep. The big win awaits only to ones who dare play. Don't hesitate. Luck is within your reach. Okay, use. Do you want to pick up a decorative horseshoe? You're gonna steal the luck. A decorative horseshoe. I remember I had a similar one, just much smaller. On my old wallet for good luck. She did, actually, at the very beginning of the game. She had a horseshoe clasp on her wallet or a horseshoe in her wallet. I forget which one it was. Unfortunately, we now don't have enough chips, so we will have to buy some more chips. Let's see if I'm lucky. Congratulations to the blonde lady in the green vest. Ha! I did it! I win! I got a gold chip. Do you want to pick up a golden chip? Can I now imagine another golden chip? That would be funny. I got a golden chip. A golden casino chip. The gold is fake, obviously, but it must be valuable in some other way. Otherwise, it wouldn't be so hard to get, right? Okay. Oh, I actually can't use it there. Can I use it here? Gotta be a better way. I can't just start gambling with slot machines. Yeah, the table's not interactable anymore. Huh. Investigate, win 3 golden chips. So where would I get... I know he's got a golden chip. We can try to get him thrown out. And maybe we'll get his golden chip. What else can we use this on? Hey, you there. Okay, so he's not gonna let us play. Bad idea. Doesn't seem like a good idea. Why not just keep playing roulette? Use a casino chip with casino staff. I don't think so. Well, where else can I get... Like, if I get that other one, where do I get the 3rd chip? Let's imagine some more coins. A first aid kit? Metal pipe. Damn it. I was hoping it would just happen to have a golden coin in it. Hey, Doc. You got a golden coin or a golden token? How do I win in the casino? Doctor, I need to win at some casino games. Oh dear. What you really need, I think, is to get help. You seem to be developing a gambling addiction. I don't think so. I just need to get 3 golden chips. That's all. Just listen to yourself. Denial. Justification. You're a textbook case, Miss Amelia. I thought that maybe you, as a man of science, could have some hints on winning. Oh? Why would you think so? Oh, you know, science, math, probability, maximizing chances in random games. That is very interesting. What is? Math and probability, of course. Right, so in theory, is there any technique I could use to increase my winning chances? For example, in one of those slot machines. Oh, I'm sure there is. Pretty simple one, actually. There is? Would you mind sharing it? I suppose it should be fine. You just have to know which slot machine to use. I tampered with one a little bit. You did what? I needed funding for my research, okay? This won't hurt anyone, so keep the needless fuss about it down. What did you do exactly? I tampered with a slot machine just a little bit. Basically, those are pretty simple mechanisms. It wasn't too hard to change the way one of them operates. Now it works in a completely deterministic way. Which means... It means it works in a predictable way. You will always win as long as you know what you're doing. Also, it doesn't require any chips to operate. That was a pointless hassle given the circumstances, wouldn't you agree? Which machine is rigged? Oh, right. The yellow machine with coins on the banner. Wait, so he needed funding... So he tampered with a slot machine in a dream casino? How did he get his dream winnings out of the casino to fund his research? The yellow machine with coins on the banner. Oh, this one? A slot machine? Dialogue log. The yellow machine with coins on the banner. Okay. So, use item. Use a casino chip with a slot machine. Apparently this machine is rigged. It doesn't require chips to operate. Oh, right. So we just hit what? A button? Oh, pull the lever, crunk. Right? What is this? Why is there like a star sliding across it? Oh, 3 stars equals... Yeah, got it. What? Oh, you can only hold 1. Wait, what? So you want to hold the star, right? Huh. Okay, so I'm guessing we're trying to get the stars lined up, right? So like we hold this one, now these 2 stars are lined up. And we want to hold this one twice, maybe? Ah, there we go. Yes! The reward is mine! You want to pick up a golden chip, amount 1 of 3, yes. Okay, so now we need to get this guy's chip, so let's go talk to Joshua, maybe? And get his dice. I don't know what else we could do. Joshua, your dice, please. Hello, Amy. Nope. Do I need to... Oh, do I need to just, like, use the tape recorder on random people? Is that the quest? So, like, we grab this and use it on this guy. Probably not the testimony I was looking for. Okay, can we use it on this guy? This guy. Recording the staff is not going to help me. Use it on this lady. Probably not the testimony I was looking for. Well, I'm not going to just like admit to fraud out in the open. We can get rid of all these. Discard. 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 Tape recorder use. There we go. Okay, so we gotta find people who are complaining about debt. Is that it? Got it? Okay, they want to talk to the winners. I need to win. So how many more of these do I need? I need to get more casino chips. Not accepting new players. Need to get more casino chips. Need to find people with interesting testimony. Place is amazing. I can't leave. They won't let me. What? They won't let me till you win back what you lost. Got it. This place is amazing. I've lost everything, but I must keep going. For them. I think I already collected enough testimonies. Okay. The path is becoming clear. Hello, Amy. Oh, right, I have to just give you the... Use on you. There, this should be enough. Let's see. My debt is beyond reason. Might as well try a couple more games. They will only talk to the winners. I need to win. I can't leave before I win back what I lost. They won't let me. That's perfect. Exactly what I needed. If you say so. Thanks to you, I'll be able to write a perfect article about the situation here. Oh, right. As I promised, here is your reward. A small token of gratitude. The set of dice. Just be careful with them in the casino. The staff will notice if you use them. That's how I got kicked out after all. Do you want to pick up loaded dice? Okay. Take a peek. A set of plain dice. They feel slightly uneven in weight. I don't think you'd be able to tell just by holding them. Okay. So, we're gonna give these to you. What do you want? How many times do I have to tell you? I got you something. What? Wait. Are those dice... Lucky! They are lucky. Alright, lucky dice. Thanks. And now we wait and giggle. Do we have to interact, or... Please speak with the manager if you need anything. I better stay away for now. Okay, we probably need to leave and then come back in. And he's gone! And they just dropped the golden chip on the floor, and nobody's noticed it and come and pick it up except for us. A golden chip! Do you want to pick up a golden chip? Yes. Sorry, ma'am. Someone tried to cheat. We had to close this table for now. Okay, so who do we turn this into? Do we turn it into the guy standing at the door? This guy. I can't see how that would work. Okay, so we have to turn it into the floor manager. Go through. Please. Here you go. 3 golden chips. Oh, wait, that's congratulations on this highly unlikely event. Highly unlikely. Almost suspiciously unlikely. Aw, what's wrong? You sound so surprised. Not many people winning the full set, I take. Almost suspiciously not many? Fine. Your reward, as you probably know, is a private audience with the trio. Excellent. Proceed backstage to the main performance space. Let's see if this is gonna be a combat encounter. Let's take the instant camera. We have 3 first aid kits, good grief. Nailed planks. Cleaver. And pickaxe, and I guess we'll save 4 just in case. Situational focus. There is something dangerous waiting for you beyond this passage. Are you sure you're ready to face it? Yes. Now we're going straight into the boss fight. The dream world's progress has been secured. Your echoes and memories of newly discovered items are safe. Ladies, well, well, well. Just look at what the lucky cat dragged in. Lucky indeed to win in a game that's impossible to win. 1 golden chip maybe, if you're lucky, but 3. Miracles do come in 3s, don't they? But yes, you didn't think we actually wanted anyone to be let in here, did you? Or maybe we did. Maybe we were just waiting for the most dedicated fan. When admiration becomes devotion, a true delicacy. Alas, devotion and wits rarely go together. Indeed, we were wondering what soul would be brave enough or stupid enough to pull that off. I just noticed this is the classic, like, Powerpuff Girls, Totally Spies trio of a redhead, a blonde, and a raven-haired. So, how about you? Are you brave or stupid? I'm brave. I'm not afraid of you, and I don't know why anyone would. I don't know why anyone would. Be? I've seen far worse things in this realm. Then again, maybe I'm just not easily intimidated. Either way, if you really didn't want to meet anyone, you wouldn't be waiting here. That's because we were waiting here for a desperate little soul. Desperation is such a tasty feeling, isn't it? The taste of dissolving hope, with a cherry on top in the form of an aching heart to break. Crunch. Aren't we right? I can smell your desperation from here. So tell us, what made you this desperate, this deliciously trembling with anguish? I'm looking for Thomas. Well, let's get what is your game? Who are you? Ha ha ha! That's a good joke. Everyone knows us, silly girl. We are the Trio de Sirenes. I think this supposed to be like sirens. Marvelous voices not from this world. Lose yourself listening to our songs. I know what you pose as. I mean what you really are. What are you doing here? What's your game? Are you luring people into this casino and trapping them here or something? Oh, how rude. But not entirely wrong, right? In fact, there is a point to that question. People dream of wealth, you know. We simply provide them with the opportunity to chase that dream. They come to a casino, and most of them lose money. But chasing the dream is much better than catching it, isn't that right? You're cruel, playing with people's hopes like that. Oh, and here you touched upon what truly interests us. Because it's not the dreamed-up money. This has no value. We are after something very different. What are you after? People can lose lots and lots of money, you know. But what do they lose last? Hope. The ingredient to that marvelous nectar that is desperation. Delicious, sweet desperation. With enough torment, all hope turns into it. Desperate hearts fight for what they believe in. They stay with us, not because we force them to, but because they want to. But it doesn't last forever, of course. No human can suffer forever. The delicacy of creeping despair leads to the ultimate moment. The taste of a broken heart at the moment it all crumbles. And that emotion gives us strength and joy beyond all measure. See? We are not hurting anyone. We just encourage them to keep doing what they are doing. ... While getting some deliciousness out of it. You could say we are just connoisseurs. I could say many things about who you are, but connoisseurs wouldn't be one of them. What about you? How about you introduce yourself properly? Or at least tell us, what is your game? I'm looking for Thomas. I'm looking for a man named Thomas. He was here. He created you in other nightmares. Oh, the big fish. Why is she looking for such a dark, corrupted heart, though? With this much desperation and sorrow, love must be involved. A spouse? No, that's something different. A sister. Family bonds. That's delightful. Enough. Where is he? We know. But should we tell? Or should we leave you with desperation, clinging to false hope? Or even better, take away her chance, Evoke regret and make her feel like a fool. You know what I mean, sisters. Oh, yes. We should kill her while telling her that she could have found him. If she just asked the right person. That level of lethal regret is the most delicious and rare treat. Who? Who should I have asked? The one locked away. The prisoner. He knows, for he has seen your brother's fall. You could have asked him, but you never will. Do you feel regret yet? Do you feel panic? If not, you will, once your life is leaving your body. 3, 2, 1. Let's jam. Oh my god. So what is attack plus? Nice jams though. Okay, so we should have imagined a lot more instant camera, I guess. Instant camera has been lost. So we want to actually let's get the spider's fang out here. Use item spider's fang. 8 turns, so it did increase. Nice, the bleed damage of that. Sweet, so 8 turns, here you go. You disgusting simple mortal. Okay, we're gonna have 1 basic attack coming in. Bleed 2 turns, excellent. So it does increase our nailed planks. So let's block. And somehow that caused her to bleed. Don't question it. We're gonna block again. Oh, God. And then I guess we will block again. Defense up. Oh, the smoke that she's exhaling is like giving them bonuses. I see. Do you really think you can win? I'm starting to doubt it, honestly. Shit, I've only got 1 plank. Uh-oh. Huh, she didn't get blood from that. Use item. Damn, I can't. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to finish her off in time before she heals. And I can't block, so I guess I'm just gonna have to tank it. How dare you touch me! Owie. Use item pickaxe. And use item first aid kit. Damn. Use item. Up. Okay, this is gonna be harder than Puppet Master, I think. Use item. Pickaxe. Use item, first aid kit. Yeah, I'm just gonna run out of damage at this rate. Use item. Ah, damn. I have nothing that does 2. She's gonna be able to heal. Cleave. Damn. And she's gonna immediately heal again? Okay, this is just busted. This is bad. Like, not even bad as in, like, I'm screwed. This is bad as in, like, not good game design. No. Nope, I'm just gonna give up. This is not gonna happen. Super lame. A heal spamming trio? We can rewind time, but I don't think it's going to matter. We're gonna wake up. We're definitely gonna need the attack up. We need more damage output. There's just too many pips of health. Especially if they're healing. Ah, God. Dear God. Okay, so the path then is going to be Puppet Master and then the trio. The Puppet Master is going to be way easier to tackle than that. So we're going to need some more upgrades. So let's just take a quick peek. We absconded with 1900, and we need 2000. Damn, we're like 30 away. So we might have to go and do some other things to grind up some more experience points or some more echoes, because we just need better skills. We need more damage, and we need like better dodge, we need better bleed, we just need to be more powerful in general before we can take on that kind of challenge. So I think we're going to call it for this episode. We're unfortunately not going to get to clear the city all the way, but we do know what we're going to have to do to take on the challenge. So in the next one, we're going to come back and try, I guess, the Puppet Master, see if we can clear that. We do have now the coin that we can get into the coin-locked door in the attic, or use a coin on the... There's something in the attic that we could use a coin on now, so we'll try that out, and then I guess we'll see if we can grind up some echoes for powering ourselves up for that additional trio fight. But for now, that's going to be it for this one. So if you've been enjoying this playthrough of Deep Sleep, Labyrinth of the Forsaken, then hit like and subscribe. If you want to check out Deep Sleep, Labyrinth of the Forsaken for yourself, head on over to Steam and pick it up. And if you want to let me know what you think of the playthrough so far, then hit the comments down below. But whatever you do, I'll see you right here again in the next one. So until then, bye-bye.